Well, tomorrow marks the first day of spring, which means now is the time to work for your summer results. Fitness expert Candice McField and her model Gina Campbell is joining me this morning with some moves. So glad to have you both.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, first, Candice, we have to start with you. So we're working towards our summer bodies, right? And most people say now is the time to start. Would you say that's correct?
That is correct. Like we had to put in the work now to see those results, like in the summer, right?
Because it takes time.
It takes a lot of time, and people want a quick fix gimmick, but it takes time. So I have 3 tips for you just to start putting in that work. Number 1 is hydrate. I think people forget about how important water is, and it's really critical because dehydration is real. And so one tip is to aim for 1 gallon of water per day. Okay. So here's the trick, right? So you can buy this from the grocery store, just a gallon water bottle, and then have like your smaller water bottle, and just take this everywhere you go. So use this as your measuring stick to
just keep pouring,
monitoring how much water you're getting in per day. So tip number 1, hydrate. The second tip is to move, right? So when you move, you have like higher stamina, so great cardiovascular health. You have higher stamina, less fatigue, less risk for injury. And so basically, you know, it's all about trying to find what you love to do for activities. We talked about that last month. So find activities that you love to do to get in your movement.
I love that.
Yeah.
And Gina, this is Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month. Tell us kind of how you're able to kind of impact and help yourself with some moves that you've been working with Candice with.
Sure. Well, I mean, I've had MS for about 25 years, and so for me, fitness is huge, and obviously anything you do is better than nothing. So even some functional fitness exercises that we're going to show you today can really improve your life living with MS.
I love that. Candice, so what can we do? I know you always have moves that we can easily do at home, so what do you have for us today?
Yeah, so today we have 4 different moves, all about functional training. So functional training meaning how can we improve our activities of daily living, so things you do every day in common. So the first exercise is a wide curl. So notice her elbows are going to be pinned into the side, just coming up. And so this is a nice, easy bicep movement. And basically think of it like, okay, this will help me carry something. I'm getting strength to carry whatever, box or whatever. Our second exercise is a military press, right? So now, nice, strong on the core, chest is up as she comes up with her hands. Look at this. So working the shoulders into that military press. So this is going to help, like if you have to carry something overhead or maybe push a heavy door.
And that works a lot of muscles too, that
Yes,
one.
it does. It's like your shoulders, a little bit of your biceps, your core is being, you know, stabilizing your body. Our third exercise is a squat. So the squat here, if you want me to
take
hold
those.
Yes, and then so nice base where like your feet are like shoulder width apart. So coming down into that squat position, right? So Gina's able to go nice and low, but some people won't be able to go as low as she's going. So her core is in and chest is up. So if you cannot go this low, you can just come like parallel to that floor. So you have to like listen to your own body and then modify if need be. So this would be great for just, you know, using the restroom. Like some people struggle to get up and down. So this is activity of daily living, right?
I know after surgery they always make you do squats because it's like, well, you have to use the restroom. So you have to build that strength back up.
Right. And our last exercise is going to be the Russian twist. We're going to use the mat. And so
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, so core strength, right? So remember, core is that link between our upper body, lower body. So it's something that's needed in everything we do in life. So notice here, she's just moving side to side. So that's activating the obliques and the core. So just a nice exercise. So 4 functional training exercises anybody can do.
Yeah, and those are pretty easy.
Right, you're good.
So Gina, tell us how Candice has helped you with your MS journey.
Well, you know, we connected after I saw her on a segment here on Fox 4, and I'm always interested in teaching other people about functional fitness. Maybe she might not train, she probably has never trained someone with MS before. So for me, for me, being able to say, hey, everything can be adapted and everyone with MS can do something. It's always better, even if you don't have MS, get out, try, do something.
Right. And lastly, before we end, I know you have one event you want to mention coming up.
Sure. The shirt I'm actually wearing is from my event that we hosted last year here in Kansas City. It's called This Way to the K. It is a run, walk, bike, however you want to, from Crane Brewing in Raytown out to the Truman Sports Complex. We're going to host this event again in September, September 20th. You can go to ms4ms.org for more information about this event. Way in the future, you got plenty of time to train and plan.
Oh, that's going to be fun. That's a great event.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just like Gina, how can people find you, Candice? Because I'm sure they're watching and want to know.
CandiceMcField.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for coming on today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.